Yo, you already know what time it is, your boy Big Truck. Shout out to my man O'Shea Duke Jackson. If you hadn't already, please go to the brother's channel and show him some love. King is doing phenomenal things. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell. Every time I load up a video, you'll get it. Without further ado, one of my partners sent this to me, and we're going to dive into it. We're going to rap a taste a little bit. I'm going to come back, and then the spirits of the universe will take us home. Let's get it.
A few days ago, when Teyana Taylor posted this particular video, and I know people have their preferences. Some people may not like Teyana Taylor's look. Some really do. I'm one of the people that I do appreciate how she looks like, her appearance. I think that she's a very beautiful young lady. You may think that if she's not, that's up to you. But I want to talk about those people who do feel similar to me as far as her attractiveness.
49 cents of spilt milk dripping all over my table. Somebody gonna drink this milk.
I want to say this. I don't see nothing wrong with T Taylor. But there are some things about her that I do have to question. It kind of raises an eyebrow to me in a way. But I'm not going to say nothing. I'm going to just let it play, and we're going to come back to that.
I was seeing comments that were really interesting, such as this one. This lady goes, I know Iman miss her so bad. Hell, I miss her for him. Okay. Now, that has to do with the fact that, she is so beautiful that, he's missing out. I bet her ex-husband miss her. And you know what? Let me just say this. That's how I used to feel when I would go out with a young lady, very beautiful. I would feel almost elated that she would pick me out for a date. I'm excited that we're there. And one of the first questions you will ask if she's attractive is, how come you're so single? Like, I know that your guy misses you. And that is just to say, okay, if you really think about it, what we're saying at that point is this. You are so beautiful that you're a great person. You are so attractive, so sexy, that you are inside what you appear to be outside. And what I have found out is that is usually not the case. Usually not the case. That was the same thing going on with Megan Good and Devon Franklin, wasn't it? When Megan Good got dumped, yes she did, he divorced her, all the people were saying, oh my God, you made a mistake, she's so beautiful, how could you let her go? Let me ask you something, guys. And Eddie Murphy made this same statement in one of his great stand-ups. You may eat a great hamburger. It's the best thing you've ever eaten. But what happens when you eat that hamburger every day? It's not so great anymore, right?
I remember watching Eddie Murphy Raw, and he talk about them crackers and the Ritz. But there's a logic behind it. There's some truth behind it. And I believe I know where Brother O'Shea is going with this. We've all experienced this. And this is where logic has to come into play. This is where we have to look at things and call it for what it is.
Breeds content. And for that hamburger to be great over a period of time, they're going to have to add something more to it to get you to stay. Okay? That's what that means. But what do we find out? That usually they don't. You know what? Let me just be honest. A lot of ladies believe that because they're attractive or because they have a nice body, that's all that they need to do. And really, that's not all they need to do. And especially if you're a guy that has money. Now, if you're not a guy that has money, then that's different. You'll be glad to get anybody. But if you're Iman Shumpert, you're not tripping about that at all. You're not worried about that at all. Why are you not worried about it? I'll tell you. Because you can find somebody else. And this is what they keep forgetting about men. Okay? The problem that I have is
what we're seeing and leave me a comment in the description. What we're seeing is, and it's not, you know, it's no disrespect. It is what it is. We're seeing more men exercising their options. Yeah, you look good. Yeah, you attractive. Yeah, you got some nice groceries. You got some nice groceries. However, I can go get someone with better groceries. I have options. It's more than just your outward appearance. Nah, I don't want to date a woman that got a BBL. That don't do nothing for me. Or breast implants or lip implants. Or that wears caked on makeup to hide who she really is inside. I don't need all of that. The long fingernails, the long eyelashes. The fake hair. And with that, I give you a pass a little bit. All that don't mean nothing. What's going on in here and in here is what I'm about. And when we see more men interact with women on that type of level, on that type of frequency, because most women are not used to a man operating on that type of frequency. They're used to just showing up. Oh, my presence is enough. Bullshit. And if you think your presence is just enough, you already shot yourself in the foot. A large number of modern women shoot themselves in the foot and they don't even know it.
You gonna make me blow this whistle? I'll clear all this shit out. Just the fuck you ain't no whistle.
So many people believe that men just needs to take whatever they can get. And because the lady is so beautiful and you break up with her, it's your loss. Do you know how many times that is your game? Like, what can you do? And let me just tell you this, what I've noticed. I see so many good looking attractive ladies with no structure at all. Reckless in their behavior, reckless in how they see the world. And a normal guy or many men, you just can't deal with what they have to offer. Because they're so beautiful and they look good and they're attractive, they're not good mates. And this is why I want to focus on this guy's comment here. Y'all be saying bro fumbled. You do realize that good looks and a couple of dollars do not equate to a good companion. Some of these women be trash as F while simultaneously being pretty. Same thing goes for dudes. Not everything is a fumble. Some of it is a deliverance.
Certain individuals grow. Man or woman, when you were loyal, when you were good, when you were amazing to that individual, and whether you're man or woman, and they disrespected you, treated you like shit, dogged you out and would not have you, took advantage of you and used you and then spit you out and then blame shifted you and put you out or divorced you and so forth, and you went on ahead and you went through your time in the wilderness, you went through your hurt, you went through your pain, then you looked at yourself and then you did the work within yourself and then you begin to elevate, doors begin to open for you. When all those things begin to take place in your life, you discovered your self-worth and know who you are, and you just went on a quest for knowledge, a quest for understanding, a quest for patience, and through all of that, here's a new version of yourself. And when you look back and then their downfall, wherever they are at, it's like, whoa, I'm glad you did me a favor. I'm glad you divorced me. I'm glad you let me go. Because seeing where I'm at now, because of the work that I've done within myself and seeing everything so clearly, because now the blinders are off. Man, your destruction.
Talking about he gonna take my job. He gonna take my job. What you know? Well, all I gotta do is point to myself and talk loud and say a bunch of words that doesn't make any sense. That's all I gotta do.
But does a person take care of you? Is that person a good mate? Does that person want to see you win? Are they really trying to invest in you, trying to help you out? Sacrificing for you in the relationship? That's not about looks. It would be good if that person was attractive and had looks, of course. But that doesn't require looks, because looks go away in relationships. It requires standards, okay? That need to be met. It requires that. If we don't have that, it don't matter how good you look. Because why? Some guy that has value can go and get that in another person. And it's very easy for guys to do that. A guy who's doing very well can say, you know what? I'll pass on you. We're not going to work out. Now, I'm going to be honest. Tiana Taylor, I'm just going to be honest. The way that she acts and the things she does, a lot of guys not signed up to be with her. I'm going to be honest with you. Look, for her, she likes women and men, so maybe she might want to try that route. But not a guy that has something to lose. Don't want to put up with her.
I don't care about losing people who don't want to be in my life anymore. I've lost people who meant the world to me, and I'm still doing just fine.
Go make the first move. Do me this, ladies. Smile. Be kind. Speak. Even if it's just a hello. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. How are you doing today? See, that's basic stuff. Try that, ladies, and watch where it gets you. Be kind. And if it's a man that you like, shit, go for it. Hey, would you like to go out to dinner? Hey, when was the last time you had a home-cooked meal? Let's go out for coffee, get to know each other. Let's go for a walk in the park. When you start making moves like that, women, ladies, watch what I tell you. Until then, it's your boy Big Truck and we gone.
In the street, they